There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your evening update.
The storm track that was bringing thunderstorm complexes close to the area yesterday and last night, it's shifted off to the east of us today, so we've been mainly dry across our part of the Tennessee Valley. Just a few clouds here and there, a couple sprinkles back into northeast Mississippi, but not really any rain on going across the area. We'll have a slight chance of thunder showers tomorrow night and a few more thunder showers possible Friday into Saturday. We'll go over the forecast here in just a minute. Got to 93 degrees this afternoon at the Lawrenceburg Airport after starting out at 72. No rainfall and not too much rainfall in the forecast, although rain chances aren't completely zero. 97 was the daytime high at the Muscle Shoals Airport today after a morning low of 77. Also, no rainfall recorded there in Northwest Alabama Regional in Muscle Shoals. Mostly clear to partly cloudy tonight, dropping out of the 90s into the 80s this evening, then the mid to upper 70s as we head into the overnight hours. Those dew points staying in the 70s. So it's going to be muggy and sultry overnight. Starting our Thursday here, mid to upper 70s with partly cloudy skies. Staying partly cloudy to mostly sunny through the afternoon. Back up into the mid to upper 90s tomorrow afternoon. Heat index values 105 to 110. A couple locations could be a couple degrees higher than that with the heat index values. Slight chance of an isolated thunder shower mainly east of I-65 and east of our viewing area. But as we head into Thursday night, maybe a couple of isolated thunder showers sneaking in here, and then slightly better rain chances for Friday into Friday night and Saturday as this weak and dying frontal system moves in. It will bring slightly drier air for the weekend in terms of dew points coming down a little bit, and also temperatures stepping out of the mid to upper 90s back to the lower 90s. So the heat will still be there, but more tolerable with heat index values staying mainly into the upper 90s versus 105 to 110. No big rain chances with the frontal system, but there may be a few thunder showers along the way. Here's the temperature trend breakdown here, and we don't have any cool air in sight like what we had last week with the 70s and 80s. We're in the 90s here for the next 7 days, mid to upper 90s through Friday. Couple degrees lower here for the weekend, and then we're back mid to upper 90s once again as we get into next week. Heat index values 105 or higher through Friday, a break in that for the weekend, and then back into the triple digits and maybe close to 110 with the heat index values as we get toward the middle of next week. We're watching the tropics. We're heading into the more active time of year, climatologically speaking, and we do have our eyes on a tropical disturbance here just north of the Caribbean islands, heading west-northwest toward the Bahamas. It does have more thunderstorm activity with it today that is being persistent through the day, so we'll have to watch this over the next couple days as it heads west-northwest. Computer models today have been trending away from this recurving out to sea, and they've been trending more toward maybe some Florida interaction or possibly this system getting into the eastern Gulf of Mexico. Just because this might get into the Gulf doesn't automatically mean it's going to be a major system. However, we'll have to watch it carefully in the days ahead. No reason to be scared of it, no reason to be worried or panic, but stay up to date with the forecast information. We'll update you here as we head through the next several days. Mostly clear skies tonight, dropping out of the 90s into the 80s this evening, making the mid-70s toward daybreak, and then partly cloudy and hot for our Thursday here. Daytime highs in the upper 90s. Heat index values 105 to 110. A few overnight thunder showers possible. Scattered hit or miss thunder showers possible Friday night into Saturday. Can't completely rule out the same thing for Sunday, but lower rain chances for the weekend. Lower 90s versus the mid to upper 90s. And then we're back to the mid to upper 90s and higher heat index values as we head into next week. There's a look at your latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 9 o'clock for a final check of your local weather.